Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for June 1st, 2017. Starting on to really catch up to my anniversary here. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, 24 people played in total, which is a smaller number, but again, it does fluctuate, and I don't know. I think I put a lot, maybe not a lot too much. I think I put way too much weight behind how many people play each day. But I do see a new name or two on the board, and overall, there are scores. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, Ash White ended up with a 600, which is just ahead of me at a 594. If I hadn't taken damage, which I stupidly took damage, I would have ended up with a 630, I believe. LB scored a 580. Squeaky Penguin, Sieve61, and Astronomy Goon all scored 570. D-Call, which is a new name, or at least one I don't recall, Noxitney and Machine God and MacTinchy scored a 550, which may have been the starting score? I don't recall. As far as... oh, no, that's today's. Crap. I didn't look. I only saw some names. Friends is what I was trying to get to. As far as everyone else, Dano scored a 60. He had some pretty bad luck in there. Marvin scored a 500, and everyone else you saw on the leaderboard. Unfortunately, these things happen. It was a 4 infestation ship, so that's not the right button. I hit the wrong button. It was 4 infestation ships, so yeah. Swarm and slime and everything else. Today we have Ship Surveyor and Overload, so that's pretty helpful, as well as Sensor, which may or may not do well. We have 1 infestation on Muteki A. So let's see if I can figure out what that infestation is quickly, and if it's slime, let's get in and out immediately. Got a terminal right here, that's always helpful. I didn't switch the interface, holy crap. Come on. No defensive turrets found. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I don't want to go into any of these rooms, really. $12 and $10. Oh man, that door's open. That's not good. I'm not sure I should do this yet. No, let's wait for the first cycle. No, just got to clear a room with a non-functional... Actually... A3? Yes, stock A3. And 8. I like D8. Or D8, I like 8, rather. Okay, something's moving, so I don't have to worry about slime. That's my number one problem. So that's my number two problem. It's not attacking the sensor. It's not making noise, so it must be leapers. Which is kind of bad. For a number of reasons, but it means I don't have to worry about vents. And I don't have to worry about a couple other things. That said, it's not perfect. There are some potential problems there. Okay, no fuel. Also means that I'm going to have to move things around. And that's going to get difficult at some point. I don't want... Okay, R7 is clear, right? At some point I could get ship scan, and I don't want to... I don't like venting rooms until I've scanned them. Now, I'm not really going to likely be able to do this, but... What was this? Muteki. So, it's possible there are drones on here. So I want to get it on to the ship, and then I can get into R7. Okay, I found the other generator, or found another generator. Check the whole room, right? Yeah. That's bad. Really bad. Oh, Christ. The problem is, I can't safely check 10 and 12 because they have a door open. And this looks like it's going to be another ship that has 15 rooms, because remember, room 1 doesn't count. And is going to have 5 generators. Christ. Let's see if I can get both these guys in the same room. That'll at least spare me something. Obviously, the same room would be R15, not R1. So this may take a minute. Well, screw you two. God damn it. They're moving at the same time, aren't they? That's probably not what I wanted to happen, but it might make it a little bit easier. Okay. I don't want to do this with open doors, because that could end phenomenally badly. The problem is, if I let something into R11, So what can I do? I can still open D9. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. So let's go ahead and make sure R8 is safe. If R8 is safe, then I can check R9 and R16. This is going to be a slow process, I admit. Unfortunately, dinner is done, or at least phase 1 of dinner is done in 18 minutes. So that might be a problem. And it's slime. Damn it, it's Leapers. It doesn't even start with an S. Oh, God. If there's something in 12 and 10, like Swarm occasionally will break off. Leapers are really consistent about sticking to the same room. And as you saw with the one R15, I was about to go in there when it moved. So they can take a long time to move. So I'm going to be flinching every time I go into one of these rooms. Don't have to worry about the vent, so I'm okay with that. It's just going to be a slow process, and this is not what I wanted today because I'm hungry. Definitely want to check out R9. The upper half of the ship, I don't know. The upper half of the ship, I might have to find something. And again, the amount of time that it takes for these things to move is frustrating in and of itself. I'm definitely not going to be finished by the time dinner is done. So, yeah, that's going to be a little unfortunate, but I'll make it work. Should I can get a good view from D13. But I think at this point it's not going to move. I don't know if there's anything in there. So Let's just go. And a generator. Okay. Firmly installed. Okay, let's get into that room. Well, shit. That's not what I wanted to do, actually. Because I want to check R16 into R8. This is going to be a thrilling episode. I can tell already. Okay, D15. Also, I do see door 4 and 5 there. I didn't really notice that earlier, so we only have the 3 airlocks, which could be better, could be worse. Excellent, actually. Speaking of better. Please have defense. No! Oh my god. What? Oh, you're on your... She's on her back screaming behind my chair. Did you want attention? And now you're trying to bite me. Why are you trying to bite me? I'm just petting you. Okay, that seems safe-ish. Honestly, I shouldn't do this with Drone 3. Because if Drone 3 gets hit, Drone 3 could be destroyed. If Drone 1 gets hit, I lose 90 health. Okay, so that's half the ship searched. I have 10 minutes or less remaining. Excellent. Not so excellent, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. Can you get by? Okay. So... I'm going to open D22 and book it. That's really the best that I can do, I think. Is it? I mean, the problem is I can't really trust 12 or 10. I don't know for sure that Leapers will respond to an enemy in the next room over. I don't know that they target the next room. I know drones do. I know, not drones. I know Swarm does. Yeah. Oh, there isn't a door too. That's good, because I would have... Oh, shit. So the bad news is there is something in there. The worst news is now I can't really get it out. What? Hi. I'm basically stuck hoping that it goes into R11 at some point so that I can move it. Damn. Options. What? I wonder if there is some way to tease them somewhere else. I mean, it seems incredibly unlikely. They don't patrol. They just shuffle back and forth. Damn it, I keep hoping it'll move. I can't know if there's 1 or 2 in 10 and 12. Or 0, even. This is highly risky. It could be a really bad idea. For a number of reasons, for the record. Come on. Take the bait. Damn it. I don't think it's going to take the bait. I'm not sure how to handle this. um, 5 minutes. Room 5 has a pretty big chance of getting hit hard. I'm gonna pause the video here and deal with the dinner situation. That's not really gonna give me much time to work on it. Alright, please, come on. Can you see me? I'm right here in front of the door. Yeah, they don't care. So my only real option here, definitely not an option I want to take, I could possibly reclaim R7. Because it's not going to go out of R7 and R6. I don't like it, though. Do not like it. I'm going to see if I can pull anything out. Just on a rare chance. I also might lose most of that ship to R5 in a minute or two. Alright, I'm going to see what happens with this asteroid. And that's going to decide the fate of the rest of the ship, I guess. See, I can't trust that because it could just be... there could be 2 of them in there moving between 10 and 12. It is possible. Here's the problem. It is possible that I could get one... that I could get it into... it's possible that I could close R7 up again. I don't know what purpose that would serve, but it's possible. The problem is... if I did that... Okay, 66% chance, so the chance went down. I don't know what purpose that would serve, though. If it would serve any at all. The good news is R9 powered 5 rooms, so that's a positive. I need to know what happens with R5 first. I can't power it. So this could blow out, it could be okay. Video restored. Okay, 5 is lost to me, but... The problem is, the only way for me to get R7 powered again is going to be to have D8 and D12 open. At least those two. And... Alright, you know what? This is do or die time. If I can get into R6... If I get into R6, I can't do anything. Can't do anything anyway. So... And R5 could have held the generator. And I don't know that I can vacuum out. Well, I can get around that. If I vacuum R13, that's fine. If I radiate R13, that's okay. Not my best choice, certainly, but the problem is I'm not going to be able to get into 10 and 12. My only options there are going to be to vacuum them. And lose whatever's in there. I don't know if there's anything in there or not, though, is the problem. I could take the chance, but that's a 90-point chance. Generator was destroyed. And it was vented, so shit. And it wasn't active before it was vented. I'm done. There's nothing I can gain here. I knew I was going to radiate R13 just by the size of the rooms. I was prepared for that because I can go around using D24. But without knowing there was a leaper in there at the time, and I was hoping my timing would be good, without knowing that, I'm not going to take the chance. I don't think anyone else, without getting extremely lucky, is going to do the same. I don't know what's in 10 or 12. So it could be that 10 or 12 has nothing in there, and they're completely safe, and someone took the chance and won big. I didn't get ship scan, didn't ever find the turrets. No, I'm done. Total score of 680. 7 scrap. Did not get any fuel from the fuel tanks. No new drones. Starting score of 540. And that's it. Wow. What the hell happened differently for everyone else that didn't happen for me? Because I admit that I played extremely conservatively, but... Well, that introduction of a 5 means that there's probably a drone. Let's see. 725 would be 1 drone upgrade and 1 scrap. 815 would be continuing from there, and 895 again continuing from there. Maybe a ship upgrade? Maybe LB found a ship upgrade? I'm not sure. I don't know what I could have done differently, so I'm definitely going to have to recommend LB's play right now. Check out the link to his playlist. He usually has his up before I do, and so you can check out his. For now, this is a dangerous, dangerous ship. Very dangerous, very deadly. Leapers are their own special problem simply because, as you saw, it's not like Swarm where I can bait Swarm into a new room. It's not safe, but it's doable. I've done that before on another ship. It worked out that time. But Leapers, they just patrol back and forth and they do not want to leave that room. So for now, if you haven't done your run yet, good luck. If you have, leave your own strategies. Leapers are probably the most difficult for me to deal with, I think, at this point, and probably the one that I don't know if there's much to figure out about them, but I don't think we've encountered them enough, or in concentration enough, to really sort out too much, either. So Leapers are still a little bit of a mystery to me, unless they're simply that simple, and they just go back and forth, and that's it. I do know that it's extremely dangerous to go into a room with a Leaper, because it's going to attack you pretty much right away, I believe. So, again, leave your own strategies. I'd love to have some new method to approach Leapers. If you'd like to check out some other playthroughs, you can see Marvin, Copper, Dano416, LB, and Noxitney linked to their Duskers playlists in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, a little bit long and maybe a little dull though it was, do please like, and have a good day.